Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing Mono White Devotion. So again, we are still very, very early in the Theros Beyond Death meta, and this is mostly just me playing around with some cool deck ideas. I had an awful lot of fun in the previous video, which I'll put a little note up here for the Mono Black Devotion. I genuinely think that one's going to be a thing. This one, I'm not entirely sure. There's some cool stuff, especially I got like 3 Heliods whenever I was opening up all my videos in that god-awful audio of a pack opening that I did because my son messed with my audio settings. We've corrected that, and I did want to try it. I think Ajani's Primate's genuinely one of the more powerful cards. I really do, especially for a mono white build for all the life gain that's available. And I wanted to try to build around that. Heliod, Gideon's kind of out there, Ajani, so let's just kind of go right into it and take a look and see what we've got. So, this is mostly an aggro deck, and it's mostly designed to get in your face relatively quickly. I do love this, and I know I'm going to mispronounce it, so Heliod of Life's Bounty, 1/1 with lifelink, and you can sacrifice it to basically give you an additional God's Willing on top of it. That's kind of cool. Healer's Hawk, obviously a staple as far as many mono white decks, and of course Ajani's Pridemate. Every time you gain life, put a +1/+1 token on it. You do need card draw. So this creates lifelinking creatures with the soldiers, and of course every time you gain life you can spend 2 mana and draw a card. Some of the other stuff, every color has one of these, but this one's going to be Daxos, of Blessed by the Sun. It is a 2/0, and its toughness is equal to its devotion in white. And whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, gain a life. So that is going to be huge, especially with Ajani's Pridemate sitting on the board. We also have things like Hushbringer. This is actually pretty hard counter, actually, to the mono black one, because all the enter the battlefield effects that come for the Cauldron and Gary, for example, don't work, because when they enter the battlefield, they don't trigger. So, and it's a 1/2 flyer, can't beat that. Banishing Light, you do need to get some stuff off the board. Banishing Light exiles any non-land permanent, so, you know, enchantments, anything, just kind of exiles it. So it doesn't destroy it, so it does get rid of some of those indestructible things that are floating out there. Gideon, even though I know he's dead in the story, is still here in spirit. Good Planeswalker, 3 casting cost, 4 loyalty, 4/4 creature that's indestructible, and then you can start giving other creatures lifelink, indestructible, vigilance. I mean, it's pretty crazy. And then there's Heliod himself, Heliod of Sun Crown, 5/5 for 3. He is indestructible, and as long as your devotion to white is 5 or less, he's not a creature, meaning he acts as an enchantment until then. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control, and then you can spend 2 mana to another target creature you control gains lifelink until end of turn. You kind of see where this is going. You're going to gain a ton of life. Linden, Steadfast Queen, I'm not entirely sold in this one. I love the artwork. I think it's really, really cool. But whenever white creatures you attack control, they gain life, so that really kind of feeds into the Ajani's Pridemates build. We've got, of course, Ajani's Strength of the Pride, whose pretty much sole purpose is to A, create more Ajani's Pridemates, and B, when you hit 35 life, win you the game. So he's kind of your one of your win conditions. Archon of Sun's Grace is another cool one. 3/4 for 4 for flying and lifelink. That's really good. And whenever enchantments enter the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 Pegasus. Kind of a bonus. And then we're going to run Elspeth because she is part of the story. Really interested to see how this card works. 4 casting cost, 5 loyalty Planeswalker, but she has no pluses at all. Her -1 is up to 2 creatures get +2/+0 or +1. She can create 2 creatures, or you can just gain 5 life. The trick with her, of course, is that she's got an escape of 6 and exile 4 other cards from your graveyard, and you can just bring her right back. So you can keep that going. Mana base is relatively straight simple. 20 lands, which is going to be 2 Castle Ardenvales and 18 planes. Let's go play some games with it and see how we do. I played one other deck that was really similar to this. It kind of had the same idea. It was pretty good. I think it ended up beating me. Wow, my clients were running really slow. Interesting. Let's hope that that's not a common trend here. Anyway, so if you like the video and you like the content I'm putting out, by all means, hit that like button, subscribe. Always helps out the channel. Leave your comments in the comments down below. How would you build Mono White Devotion? Did I miss something? I think I might have. And again, this is just me tossing around some deck ideas. My first night actually being able to sit down and build decks and play with it. But, ooh boy, did we get a good start. We are going to keep that. The only way this could have been better is if Heliod was in her hand. But this should be a good start. So the problem with the Ajani's... Ooh, maybe another mirror match. And the upside with mirror matches, especially with life gain, is if you go first, you are way out in front early. Oh, that looks familiar. Let's go Hushbringer. I'd love to get another mana and drop these other two down in. Really would. That's the only problem that I have with Daxos is no lifelink. There's the Ajanis. Oh, but look, it doesn't work because Hushbringer's there. That's why it's there. That's so dirty of me, isn't it? And we're just going to go in and build up our Ajani's for a little bit. Make sure ours is bigger than his. And leave one mana open in case he tries to do something crazy with our Ajani's. 2 Elspeths in hand. An additional mana would be amazing. Healer's Hawk, cool. Again, no life gain. The key is Hushbringer in this deck, if you want my honest opinion, my friend. Oh, my goodness. I feel like all my decks tonight have been... He may have combat tricks in this deck. He might. But that's why you want to keep him open, just in case. And we'll go protection from white. All the great laid plans there went away. Hunted Witness, he's got all the cool stuff. Still. Still no man. That is crazy. Yeah, all of his opportunities to gain life. Like, he's got a really good deck here. He's got all the cool stuff. Again, I didn't really think this one was that cool. I mean, I do like the indestructible that comes with it, but you're just asking for it to die. Banishing Light, that's where it's going to come, right there. As soon as another mana presents itself. Third of the deck. I'm due. Okay. So what are my biggest threats here? So they're all indestructible, so I'm basically just trying to kill off, or basically trying to block off to make sure I don't lose anything. Yeah, I'll take a little pinch on that. That's fine. Unbreakable Formation was another card that was in my thought process for this one. Come on. Yep. Yep, and no mana. No mana. So getting stuck with no mana is going to stink. I feel like my first mono black game was the same way. No mana. All this cool stuff in my hand, no mana to cast it. It is a part of the game, unfortunately. Conclave Tribunal, I can see that. I can absolutely see that in there. I'm literally musing as I'm going through this and going, like, when I thought through this deck on what stuff I wanted in there. That's not really a good test drive, though. I mean, when you get mana screwed like that, there's not much you can do about it. Well, that's better. Well, that's kind of much better, actually. That's actually a really good curve. I like that. 2 Gideons. Sure, why not? Thanks, Shuffler. I appreciate it. My suspicion is this might be that Orzhov discard deck that's floating around. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Sort of semi-hoping it is. Elspeth's Nightmare. Nice. Very nice. Let's go good old Gideon, shall we? We're going to give that one Vigilance since it already has it.
Your light will cleave the darkness.
I would have... Why? Why? I would have taken Dawn of Hope. That's what you really wanted to take out of my hand. No, you should have taken Dawn of Hope, my friend. So what's he got? Yeah, no, he made a mistake there. He really should have taken Dawn of Hope. Anytime. Doom Foretold. That's a little early, isn't it? Let's give him... let's put Hushbringer out there.
I believe in you, friend.
Sure, like that's gonna matter. The interesting part is what's he gonna get rid of? He's gonna get rid of that. I'm not getting rid of Gideon, so you need to cast something, otherwise you have to sacrifice Doom Foretold. Decline? Sure. Well, I could have bumped him up by 1. As I say, he sacrificed Doom Foretold because he's not going to sacrifice his 8/8. Why would he? Prison Realm on Ajani? It's actually kind of okay. Because that 8/8 doesn't have trample. This is a pretty well put together deck, actually. Let's see where this goes. Another troll. This is interesting. Absolutely gonna gain that lifelink. Banishing Light. Keep that back. This is going to start getting annoying real quick. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I think that's going to do it. That's a shame. I'm not disappointed. It was a really cool deck idea. It's just for whatever reason, we just, like, we couldn't get anything. Doom Foretold that early really was kind of a bit of a pain. You'll have that. I thought we were real on our way until the trolls came out, and then all the fun stopped in that game. All of it. Yeah, this should be interesting. Whole bunch of white flyers. That is the thing. I wonder what color the dog is for here. That's purple. That's red. I guess? There we go. Blue-white concerns me mildly. Shimmer of possibilities. This looks like it might be fires. So if that's the case, let's get our card draw down early, shall we? Interesting. I keep forgetting Blaststone's actually a card. Narset. It's a fires deck. Look at that. Imagine that.
This is overwhelming.
Oh, that's right. I can't do it. Oh, I spent 2 mana for nothing. I forgot that Narset actually did that. Ah. Oh, is Teferi gonna bounce one of my healer's hawks? Oh no.
Don't worry, I got you.
And Fires of Revenge next turn. Such a fun deck to play against. Decisions. Yeah, let's see what happens.
I am Ajani. A pure soul can inspire others.
Wait a moment.
That'll get above Cry the Carnarium, or if he's got, what am I thinking? What am I thinking of? It'll come to me. The white, I can't think of it. There it is. Deafening Clarion. That's what I was thinking. So we're going to drop Castle Ardenvale. We're going to do Dawn of Hope. I want to hold on to some of my creatures, considering the vast amount of lifelink or a vast amount of card wipe that this deck goes through. Because this deck tends to do a ton of board wipes, so I'm going to hold for a little bit. I might put a Healer's Hawk out there to start enabling Ajani's Pridemate a little bit more. And he's reaching for... I wonder. Come on. You've only got 15 cards in that sideboard. Oh, Nikki B. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Suffer for your cause.
Thanks, Nikki. I appreciate that. So, we've got to put 2 things down. So, let's sacrifice a Healer's Hawk that's going to go to... Oh, no, Nikki can't even do it.
I am here to aid in the assault. We thrive when we support one another.
Exiles a card from their hand. I'll probably lose the Archon of Grace. He is going to lose Nikki, though, hopefully. This is going to start getting really interesting. Because I'll have my life total in my back pocket back there. That's all these are. That's all these are is just board wipes for him. Oh, Casualty of War. Imagine that. No black mana, though, so you can't actually cast it. Or does Fire Stay of any color? Oh, that stings. Alright, Fire's Intervention deck. Super tired of playing that deck. There's a reason why free casting is not a good idea in Magic. Just throwing that out there. Alright. Well, I recognize these have all been losses. Let's see if we can go out on a win, shall we? Let's get one. Let's get one. Ooh, that was really fast. J-Kiss 84. Interesting stuff. Let's go with it and see what happens. Oh, goody. Mono red. How much fun that's going to be. Spend your shock now. Spend your shock right now. Nope, you can have it. I was going to say, you know, you want to spend it. There it is. Perfect. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Perfect. Burnout. Works for me. It's one of the downsides of being a mono red player. You just want to go, go, go. And can hang on to a mana or two, and it's super useful. Can't imagine Hushbringer is going to do anything more than just annoy him. Because there's nothing really that enters the battlefield. Yeah, no, it's fine. He's thinking. Torch Carrier, cool. Oh, very nice. Gotta play a little bit defensive here for a little bit. Nope, we shall wait. It's only a matter of time before he has something that'll do enough damage to kill that Pridemate. We need just this one turn to get through. Cool. Don't know that I would have done this. Because he's gonna lose. Oh. I'm gonna lose it no matter what, so I'm just gonna let that go like that. Because I know I have another one in play. Let's go for that because it's got lifelink and flying and makes me happy. And that should be big enough that Ajani's Pridemate is going to be a problem for him. Don't do it, man. Okay. So, I assume he's going to try to kill the Ajani's Pridemate. Let's go here. Let's go here. What's he got? A shock at best? That's going to give me 3 life. Do I want a Banishing Light? Yeah, let's Banishing Light. Create myself a nice little 2/2 blocker. Go in and swing away. And again, this red deck doesn't have anything to do with the Ajani's Pridemate that big. Nothing at all. And then all my Pegasi have lifelink. Okay. You put Embercleave on... okay. Interesting. Not gonna lie. We're gonna give good old lifelink to the Ajani's Pridemate.
I will lend you my strength.
And that's gaining 10, 11 life. Works for me. Ah, mono red. I know thee well. What a... I'll take it. Not gonna happen. Ah, mono red. I know thee well. I think your days may need numbered, my friend. Between this and the mono black deck with how much life they're gaining, don't think you're going to be sticking around for much longer. So, anyway, that's going to do it. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe and comment in the comments down below. Let me know how you would have done. Ooh, what did we go? 1? Oh, gold tier 2. Ooh, cool. Let me know in the comments down below how you would build your mono white devotion deck. I think the first 2 games, I think we got Mana Root on 1, we got Fires, and Fires is a really good deck. But we ended up with a win, and that's kind of how the deck's supposed to go. I do feel this one needs tweaking. So let me know in the comments down below. Give me some suggestions. I'd really appreciate it. So until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.